You got a little red there on your shirt today, markets. I'm Darren, and this is 3 Things for Thursday, May the 30th. The bird flu narrative is ramping up. A report out of Iowa says that crews are in the process of killing 4.2 million chickens after the flu was found at an egg farm in Sioux County. The latest count since 2022 is nearing 100 million chickens eliminated. Wealthier Americans are doing just fine with inflation. In fact, those making over $100K are the ones who have boosted the Consumer Confidence Survey. The benefits are they make at least 4.5% in savings accounts, and their stocks go up 20% in a year due to corporate profits. The wealth gap widens. They don't want cuts, no matter what they publicly say. What did North Korea do when South Korean activists sent anti-Pyongyang leaflets and K-pop USB drives there? Well, they sent big balloons filled with feces and trash across the border. Sorry for the crappy story. Trade while you're sleeping across time zones with Arbitrage Trade Assist. Sign up today at arbitragetrade.com. Arbitrage Trade is your trusted source for business, finance, and tech info.
There are a lot of words I would use to describe my daughter. Kind, strong, hilarious. When I think about how much she's experienced in her life, we can't help but be inspired by her every day. So really, we're the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
Understanding the Big Mac Index, a juicy insight into global economics. Daniel writes, the world of economics is filled with complex indicators and metrics, but sometimes a simple burger can provide profound insights into the global economy. Enter the Big Mac Index, a lighthearted yet surprisingly accurate gauge of purchasing power parity, developed by The Economist in 1986. In this blog post, we'll delve into what the Big Mac Index means, why it was created, its comparison to the Consumer Price Index in the U.S., and what these indicators reveal about the current state of our economy. So what is the Big Mac Index? Well, it's an informal way of measuring the purchasing power parity, that's PPP, between two currencies. It is based on the theory that in the long run, exchange rates should move towards the rate that would equalize the prices of an identical basket of goods and services in any two countries. The basket, in this case, is a McDonald's Big Mac, a product available in many countries around the world, making it an ideal standard for comparison. The Economist developed the Big Mac Index as a way to simplify the concept of purchasing power parity and to provide a more tangible way to understand exchange rates. By using a single, universally recognizable product, the index makes complex economic theories more accessible to the general public. The idea is that the price of a Big Mac should be the same worldwide if exchange rates are correct, making it a practical tool for comparing the value of currencies. While the Big Mac Index is a fun and informal measure, the Consumer Price Index is a more rigorous and comprehensive economic indicator. The CPI measures the average change over time in the prices paid by urban consumers for a market basket of consumer goods and services. It is used to assess price changes associated with the cost of living. Currently, comparing the Big Mac Index with the CPI in the U.S. can provide some intriguing insights. As of the latest data, the price of a Big Mac in the U.S. has increased, reflecting inflationary pressures. CPI has also been rising, indicating an increase in the overall cost of living. However, the Big Mac Index can sometimes show a different story due to factors like local production costs, taxes, and market demand specific to the fast food industry. The rising Big Mac prices alongside an increasing CPI suggest that inflation is a key concern in the U.S. economy. Higher prices for everyday items, including fast food, indicate that consumers are feeling the pinch of increased costs. This trend can signal broader economic issues such as supply chain disruptions, increased production costs, and shifts in consumer demand. If the Big Mac Index shows significant discrepancies in pricing between countries, it can highlight underlying imbalances in currency valuations. For instance, if a Big Mac is significantly cheaper in one country compared to another when adjusted for the exchange rate, it may suggest that the currency in the cheaper country is undervalued. So the Big Mac Index, while created as a lighthearted economic indicator, offers valuable insights into purchasing power parity and currency valuation. When compared with more formal measures like the CPI, it can help paint a broader picture of economic health and consumer price trends. In the current economic landscape, the rising prices reflected in both indices underscore the challenges of inflation and its impact on consumers. As we navigate these trends, tools like the Big Mac Index remind us that even a simple burger can provide a window into the complexities of global economics. Stop watching, start living using Pips, our AI bot. Go to arbitragetrade.com and check out Arbitrage Trade Assist.
Hi, I'm EJ Williams. Each year, millions of animals are abandoned, and more than 1 million are euthanized before they can be rescued. Organizations like American Humane are working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond, as animals can be trained as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help veterans, the elderly, and children with special needs to overcome the obstacles of everyday life. To find out how you can help give animals and the people they help a new leash on life, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Pip's Pick of the Day, and it's Throwback Thursday. And this one's titled Green X Go Up. I give you a pick of the day every Monday through Wednesday, and then on Thursdays, I review all of the past AI bot Pips wins. And then Pips makes it easy for me with his 12 indicators. This week it was Allot Limited, that's ALLT, and they provide network intelligence and security solutions. This was the pick of the day a couple of weeks ago on Monday, May the 13th. It opened at $2.14 and ran up 5% to $2.24 in 2 days. Then yesterday it hit $2.32. That's 2 weeks, 8.3% gain. Great job, Pip, showing your green X before the 2-week run. If you want to see the graphs and 12 indicators, look for my video post about Throwback Thursday on social media where I break it all down. If you want to put our AI bot Pips to work for you, go to arbitragetrade.com and look for Arbitrage Trade Assist. We are not financial advisors. We offer a service at Arbitrage Trade.
Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is a privately held research company. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is solely responsible for the preparation and distribution of the contents of this podcast. The opinions offered in this podcast are for informational purposes only and are not intended to function as investment advice. Seek a duly licensed professional for investment advice. For more information about the informational research and services offered by Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC, please visit arbitragetrade.com.